बाद में स्टूडियो में बड़े स्क्रीन पे देखेंगे ऐसे ऐसे
शाकाहार
वो जान 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 ले गई
Man, again, this is another third season of Bhoomi, which you're there, and I cannot be more than happy. One thing cool about you, Vishal, is just you say like, you tell me, man, that's your, like, that's your statement.
Look, I don't do that for everyone.
I know.
I do that for a few people. I can even name them. 5-6 लोग हैं ऐसे who I know that when they call, when I go there, it's not just that I'm singing a song. As I've told you before, and I'm not just blowing smoke up your ass. The truth of the matter is that for me, you always make me do things I don't normally do.
I mean, you surprise me each time that you come on the microphone.
And me, so I just want the world to know this. Talking into camera, breaking the fourth wall. Every single song that I've done, this is my third song for Bhoomi in a row. I've always got, with Salim's played to me, I'm like, you want me to sing this? But like, ye mere se hua hi nahi. Even this time I said that, I said, ye chance hi nahi. You know? And then you're like, I was telling Sonu exactly the same thing.
I wanted to, we never completed that. We were talking off camera that Sonu called you yesterday.
Yeah.
And
so, no, he didn't call. He sent me a text. And he said, bahut acha gaya. So I'm like, pass ho gaya Bakku. So I called him to thank him. I felt really good because it's my first song with him after all these years. Can you imagine? No, I mean, we've done film songs together.
Of course.
But I've never sung a song with him. So remarkable. Kabhi socha hi nahi.
Fir kya tha? So you called him?
So no, I called him and I said, thank you so much. It's a huge relief for me to hear that because I was worried. Ki matlab, you know.
Arey kya hai?
Ki matlab kya? Arey yaar, you know, you never know what someone thinks of your interpretation of, you know what I'm saying? So I'm glad he liked it. Basically, he was saying exactly what you say, which is that there are things that and he said, "Tumne bahut acha gaya," and I was like, you know, the truth of the matter is, Salim makes me sing these things.
Man, honestly, you're a beast of a singer. I mean, I know that
beast tak theek hai.
You look
beast tak. I will accept that wholeheartedly with thanks and as a compliment.
No, but there is a very beautiful tonality. Like, you know, I'm just going to give you an example. That song you sang for Jaan Le Gayi for Ram Sampat. I mean, there is so much heart and emotion in it. Of course, you have a big voice, and but then you know, when you sing the emotional stuff, it really grabs you. And I've seen some of your clips on your. Of course, you've sung the song. I've heard it a million times. But when you sing that song in your concerts, the world sings Jaan Le Gayi.
Yeah, but that's the song. It's not me. It's Ram. It's the song.
Sure.
Even now, I will always say, for whatever it's worth, at the end of the day, I'm just trying to imitate the composer's take in Jaan Le Gayi. In this one, or in all the songs I've sung for Bhoomi, I'm just trying to imitate Raj. And I'm not getting there for me.
No.
You know,
you're doing your own thing, and you're like, I mean, this song had that sargam, which, you know, we had. Of course, you know, one would not imagine you do it, but I wanted to do it.
Yeah,
it just happened naturally. And then we thought we'll divide, you know, what part Sonu sings and what part you sing. But then, you know, when you came for the recording, I said, you know, let's just flip it.
Yeah.
And see what happens. Because you, I know, will do it. You did it for Ja Ja Re Apne Mandir Ba. And you sang with the Mangania singers in Bhoomi 21. And the way you sang those Indian parts, I was like, wow, ye gaiki waiki, iske liye kuch nahi hai. He can do anything.
Kuch nahi hai. You know how it is. I have to learn one step at a time, one note at a time, thoda phrase. But I'm willing to put in the effort. For me, that's the joy. For me, that's my payment.
And Vishal, it's a treat for all the listeners because, you know, to hear all this stuff in your voice. And, you know, I mean, you may think that it's very nice of you to say that I haven't tried all this stuff. I'm sure you've tried it because you obviously sing to yourself and, you know.
No, of course. And Nusrat Saab is always there and, you know, all that stuff.
I know how much you love
and all that stuff is always there. But to record it is a different, and the conviction you need to pull it off is a different. That comes from you. There's no question. Like, tu kar lega. I know you'll do it.
Of course you will. You're a writer. You're first a composer. I mean, you're a singer-composer, and then of course you write great stuff as well.
Man, I don't know if I'm any of those things. I'll tell you the truth.
Yeah, listen.
No, I'm sach bol raha hai. I'm telling you the absolute truth. I'm telling you the absolute. I don't know if I'm a singer. I don't know if I'm a composer. I know one thing, and this is the only thing I know. This is only thing I know for sure is that I love music. I love it. Like it. just talking about music makes my heart fill up. I don't know why, but it's always been there, and that's all. I'm not a singer, I'm not a composer, I'm not a writer. Whatever happens from that. You know.
आजकल धरती पे आप कम ही रहते हो.
हाँ, धरती पे रहने का मेरा
आसमान
scene ही
में ही
नहीं है.
रहते हो तो it's whenever you're on land, at least we try to get the best of you. So because आसमानी
But man, I'll tell you one more thing. I was in France. If I show you the location I was sitting in when you called, it's one of the most beautiful places I've ever been to.
sure.
Just magical. And then to come back to Bombay was not feeling. I was not feeling it. You know, I was like, extend karta hu, extend karta hu, extend. Like I was in Kazakhstan before that, and then so I've been traveling a lot.
Yeah.
And then to come back and then go in and do this, that's what made it, brought the city back to me.
I
You
mean,
know
the
what I'm
way you sang Jaan Le Gayi, like, you know, it really took my heart. I mean, I just felt like this tonality, see, you know this, that it's a, music of course is a crazy blessing, but everyone doesn't have a voice like yours. You are really blessed with that voice. And, you know, even the same conversation we've had with Kurba Hua, when you sang Kurba Hua, you were pushing me to do it. Of course, I was not going to, because you were the voice for it. I had, while writing the song, I'd imagined you. Same for Jaan Le Gayi. While writing, I was thinking of you and was thinking of Sonu. So it is, you know, you think like maybe you're not, your, you know, music is just like, you know, it makes me happy. Sure, it does.
Yeah.
But your voice is truly a blessing. You know, it has a
I-
crazy impact.
It's great for me to get that from you because it means the world. I've become like over the last year and a half, things have changed a lot in my mind. I'm not at all
You told me.
concerned with public opinion. I'm not at all concerned with सबको अच्छा लगेगा नहीं अच्छा लगेगा. Shekhar and I both have been in a different space where we're trying to do things that हमको अच्छा लगना चाहिए, to reconnect with the roots of who we are as people, you know, which is and I say this with the deepest humility. All of that comes from you, from Sonu, from everybody. I mean, these are all people who are, for me, Shankar, Rahman, you guys are fountains of music. You know, मतलब it flows through you, and हम लोग देखते हैं, मैं देखता हूँ कि यार ये क्या. Shekhar is also like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if I get to dip my toe in that river, I'm just happy. That's
years after years,
Yeah.
hits after hits, like, you know, success after success. I mean, at some point I was like, okay, there's too much pressure here, you know. I mean, with the film industry, it's a lot. There's a lot. I mean, of course, I do my best when I do a movie, but this whole pressure of creating hits. I mean, you continually do it, from Pathan to Fighter to this to that.
Hits are easy, man. Hits are not. I don't find
No,
that as
it's,
pressure.
look,
at all.
I genuinely feel like, you know, it's, of course, ultimately, it's not easy to make one, you know, because it's got to be a good song also. That's very important. Only then people will sing it.
And it'll last beyond a certain.
It'll have a timeless
Yeah,
quality.
yeah.
So it's not, and I don't know how you guys, year after year, not just one movie, but every film, it's an insane like energy between you guys, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I really pray that, you know, you continue to give massive hits. We sing a couple of your songs in our
for
shows,
sure.
in our, like, and I'm like, मैं दिल से करता हूँ उसको. You know, I just don't do Salim Sulaiman songs. I do a couple of your songs.
I've heard them. I've seen all those videos. And the
Yeah.
thing is, I remember also one of the most beautiful things for me, early, way back, when Agawane came out.
Yeah.
I remember I called you and I said, man, this song is a fucking banger. And you said, मैं track भेज रहा हूँ तेरे को. I said, hey?
Yeah.
He said, yeah, perform it, man. It'll be fun.
Of course.
You know, and we do regularly.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, we play Agawane.
You don't need to. You have so many massive
It's not
hits.
need to. It's such a banger. It's so much fun.
It's fun, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same here. We just do a couple of your big hits.
Yeah,
we do Ghungru.
Bang Bang, I've heard.
Bang Bang now has gotten
It has been replaced with Gumru.
Yeah. And
Ishq Wala Love, of course. I mean, that's our song.
Yeah, of course. It's been that was a very you know, that was a great moment when I, you know,
It was so good to see the way you guys do it on stage.
it was great fun. Even Jo Bheji Thi Dua, because I got to sing that other version which you know, Abhijit Wagani did.
Yeah.
One of his, you know, so obviously.
Oh, right, of course.
Arijit has sung
Of
the
course, you
original.
on mixtape. You sang
Mixtape.
that. Right.
Forgot
Of
the name.
course. Yeah,
So
yeah.
then, you know, they called me to sing that, and I was like, oh, and beautiful composition, great lyrics, Kumar, Jo Bheji Thi Dua. I mean, like bangers after bangers, one after the other.
Well, बच्चे के हाथ में बल्ला दे दिया छक्का लग जाए.
ये अच्छा था.
कभी कभी छक्का लग जाए.
No, ये गाने में भी तो तुमने छक्का मार दिया यार. I'm so grateful and so happy that this, and you know what's nice is that this collaboration has truly made it very, very, very epic for us, for Bhoomi.
Yeah, it's epic for me, dude. I'm carrying this everywhere because I mean, for the thing is, it's cool to have Sonu on one of your songs. Both of us have had Sonu on so many film songs.
Sure.
But to sing with him is intimidating because he sings so much
I
and
know.
so well, and
you
you
were-
know more than anyone else.
On the mic, you were constantly praising him. And
Man, I couldn't.
constantly-
I was telling him on the phone. I was like, man, I was singing, but I was being interrupted by your takes because they're so good. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, मैं वाह कर रहा हूँ वहाँ पे studio में. I'm like, how is he singing like this? But
Too
yeah,
kind. A quick rapid fire. I know it's getting hot here,
come on.
but the talk is getting even more hotter. So, music or paragliding? Sorry, it's a different.
Oh shit. I'll sing in the air, man.
That's a smart one. A smart one. One movie you wish you had composed.
Had composed.
One film.
Okay, I can tell you a song I wish I had composed. Is that okay?
Yeah,
Is that
of
the same?
course.
I wish I had composed the Kalank title track. I feel like it's one of the most beautiful songs to come
Indeed.
out in many years.
Indeed.
Yeah,
What
it's
a beautiful song.
incredible, absolutely incredible.
Great choice, man.
Yeah.
Your dream collaboration. Who would you like to collab with?
Here I am, bro. This
Man.
is, I mean, my friends who make music and who, I mean, we've been together from day one. dude.
Surely.
This is my dream. I'm saying this again to the world at large with the utmost humility. हम लोग सबको बड़ा बड़ा समझते हैं, दूर समझते हैं वगैरह. हम लोग बहुत बड़े हैं. मतलब India, Indian music and Indian people who
Truly,
love
truly.
Indian music, it's they want to collaborate with us from around the world. So this is my dream.
Indeed, man. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Vishal. Once again, I'm going to give you something very small from Moha again.
Thank you,
As
Moha.
they keep doing
Yeah.
partnering with us.
Oh,
And,
lots of stuff this time.
मैं अपने आप के लिए हमेशा ये चीज यूज करता हूँ. It's called Kofol. Very good for your throat. Some healthy, organic Ayurveda stuff. And,
Shampoo, yes or no?
Moha, please make shampoo for Vishal.
Please, man.
It'd be great. Really good for
Kada,
your throat
nice,
and
yeah.
stuff. Thank you so
I
much.
remember this Kada from last night. Really good.
Cool. Let's take a photo.